Hello, friends, and welcome to my daily diary segment. Pro-life leader Frank Pavone here of Priests for Life. What did I do on the following days? Saturday, September 30th, Sunday, October 1st, Monday, October 2nd of 2023. Well, Saturday the 30th, I was here at my headquarters. Began with some early work at my desk and then went to get gas in the car and an early morning haircut at 7 a.m. Then continued the work at my desk. I had to have some communication with Legatus, the organization of Catholic business owners, about which we'll have a lot more to say in coming weeks. Florida training that we're having here at our headquarters against the pro-abortion amendment. We did some promotion of that. Some work with ChatGPT. I don't know if many of you are familiar with that, but it's a tremendous tool for research. Some communication with Turning Point USA, Charlie Kirk, and also preparation for our online pro-life university. These were some of the things I was working at on my desk on Saturday on 10 o'clock a.m. I did the live broadcast right here from our studio and Scripture Reflections, working with our travel department, planning with some upcoming trips. And then early afternoon, just after having a quick lunch here, I drove into Orlando, actually went to Kissimmee to speak at an afternoon event at the Nación de Fe Church for 40 Days for Life. It was a kickoff event. There are several vigils taking place in the Kissimmee, Orlando area, and the faithful pro-life people that participate in and lead those vigils were there. Many of them were there, and so I spoke there from 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 4:30. We had a presentation, time for Q&A, some refreshments, just some updates from the campaign leaders. It was really a great time. And then right then at 4:30, I got back in the car and drove over to another location in Orlando where there was a gala dinner for the Orange County GOP. What a great evening. We had tremendous attendance there. They had me give the invocation for that event. I'll put that up on social media. I think you'll like the prayer. They certainly did. And interacted with countless people there. J.R. Sanchez, for example, from Senator Marco Rubio's office, and many other leading people in the Republican Party here in Florida, and others were present. It was a delight to be there. So that was Saturday. That concluded. Then I drove back to Titusville, about an hour's drive, at the end of the evening. That concluded the month of September. October 1st started on Sunday here at my office. It was a very rainy day. And I got up and started doing some work at my desk. Had to do, some revisions on our page about late-term abortion because we're doing some broadcasts on that particular topic. Prepared the so-called FFF letter to our highest donors for the month of October. Worked on preparations for commissioning a poll that we're going to do, and also a special online device that we have for showing people quotes from the abortion industry each day that reveal the horror of this thing that some people just know by the word abortion. It's child killing. It's a Holocaust. Upcoming trips, doing some preparation for that. Again, 10 a.m. in here in the studio, Scripture live broadcast, and then I had to do some other things in regard to the October plan, the detailed planning of the coming month in terms of things that have to be done each month and making sure that they're specifically scheduled for October. So all of that work, and together with getting ready for the broadcasts and meetings of the week, took up the rest of that day. And of course, being the Lord's Day prayer, worship, special time for extra rest in that regard was, of course, part of my afternoon as well. But again, it was a very rainy day and not such good weather. Monday the 2nd, I was similarly starting off early here in the office with work on trips, plans for upcoming trips, the mailing of a special postcard to our Ohio people for the opposing the pro-abortion amendment there, working on some advertising for Priests for Life, Did the usual morning administrative phone calls and staff meeting at 8:30, and then came in here to the studio with our executive director, Janet, and taped 2 programs. We did those programs here. I did one with her and then one of my own for the Praying for America series that we do. Had a quick lunch and then no, actually I didn't have lunch. I left at about noon. Had a call with one of our website managers as I was starting my drive out to about an hour from here, the cardiologist's office. I had to get a quick check-in with him. Did that and then drove back. Everything is good in that regard. Drove back and had numerous meetings with staff in the afternoon of Monday, just pushing along various projects, getting updates about those projects, social media and regular media, and publications and administrative work and so forth. And that was what took me through the rest of the day. I had my evening walk and phone call with our administrative team for an end-of-day update, and that was Monday the 2nd of October. So 3 pretty ordinary days, but inspiring and fruitful. Nevertheless, I hope your work is fruitful for the Lord, and I hope you continue to join me for these particular updates. Thank you for doing so, and God bless you.